I'm a say financially, but my question is, how do you know you're not satisfying your woman?
In the bed.
Did she tell you? Because a lot of women don't tell their dudes, and these dudes be walking around thinking.
Well, let's say for the sake of this conversation,
yeah,
like not only she doesn't tell you with her words verbally,
action,
but she's showing you like
body language.
You ain't know what I'm saying?
Facial expression.
Yeah, like you can see the disappointment in her face.
Is it something like I just can't fix? Like
you're not,
not doing your job.
Nah, because you can fix yourself financially. You feel me? But I'm just saying, if at the moment, which one hurt you?
I think sexually probably damaging me more than financially.
No cap. Yeah. No cap.
Because I think it's because we're so used to being broke. We so used to being broke.
Nah, financially. Nah, what I'm saying is
that's sad but true, but so sad.
We so used to being broke, so I ain't really worried.
I need to change my circle.
That's for me sexually, bro. I'm sorry. We so used to being
circle.
broke, so it's like, alright, we'll make something shake. You feel me? But if you want to advertise, you want to do some marketing, feel free to come on this platform. If you are a business owner, you got your barber shop, you selling clothes, you selling shoes, you selling, I don't care what, nails, hair, feel free to do so. If you are an artist, you want us to play your music here, we can do that as well. Just make sure you give us the clean, edit version, so that way everybody can listen to it, from friends and family and kids. So we can, push what you're doing. But this is a great platform to promote and advertise. So please don't sleep on us, man, because we will wake you up.
1,000%. So again, man, thank you guys, man. As my boy say, please, man, subscribe, comment, share. B.E.L.I.V.E TV Productions, Youth B.E.L.I.V.E Ministry, however you want to play it. If you search it up on that search bar on YouTube, you're going to see it. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you know what I'm talking about. We be dropping dumb clips that you can stay tuned. We got different podcasts, all that. But I wanted to say something that I realized, man. We as men, I don't know about y'all fellas, but me personally, when we text females, like we text them properly, ask them how they doing before we get into the conversation or request or whatever the reason that you hit them up. But anytime we talking to our fellas, and you might hit them with a yo. Oh man,
yeah.
But I just learned that we got to start asking our brothers how they doing as well, man. And it still feels weird, of course. But I want to ask y'all brothers, man, why are we like this, bro? Like, why we don't check in on each other, man?
I mean,
why is it not common for us, you know what I'm saying, to ask each other what's up, how you doing, how the family rocking?
I mean, personally for me, man, I check up on people.
Right.
So I don't really have that issue.
Okay.
But I think reason why a lot of us men don't do that, I don't know, man. I guess, we're brought up as men, and then we feel as if, like,
tough guys,
oh, he'll get through it, he'll be all right. But you never know what people are going through, So, but to answer that question, man, I think a lot of us men have this stigma where, like, we feel like, we men, we don't really have to do that mushy stuff. But it's not about being mushy. It's just a matter of just checking on the person's well-being. You can see the person online thinking it's cool, and he doing fine, but you never know what's going on in the inside. So,
nah, for sure.
How y'all fellas feel about that?
Like you said, for the most part, we just play it as like, he's a man. I'm hold that mic in your hand. All right. It's like how you were saying, like we just play it off like he's a man, I'm a man. Everything gonna be all right because we was raised to be strong. You feel me? So we feel as if, feel me, that's gay if we check on a man, but it's not really gay. You feel me? Because you my dog, I'm gonna check on him and say, what's up, how you doing, fam, everything good? Check on your mama, check on your pops. You feel me? See how everything going. But most guys don't do that, so I guess like what you were saying.
True.
We gotta change the narrative, man. Check in on your brothers, man. How you feel about it, big dog? Big dog Zoe?
I don't know. I think it's something that starts with parenting. Like, I ain't never seen my dad show no emotion. He ain't never tell us what he was going through, so it just went through us, and we don't tell nobody what we going through. So,
for sure.
Like you said, we got to break the cycle. Like, I walked in here today, and you asked me how I doing. I couldn't even answer.
It's crazy that I didn't even know that I had it written down that that's what I was going to be talking about, bro. In all honesty, that's not why I even asked you how you doing. That was crazy.
Confirmation, baby.
Right.
Big boy confirmation, dog. You feel me? It's so organic and raw.
Yes, sir. But so in regards to last week's conversation, man, I feel like we be doing ourselves a disservice, and if we did not continue or at least go back to that conversation to a certain extent. But last week we got to a point where we were asking each other, man, like, why is it that women can check and figure out when when a man probably cheating on them, but they'll never pick up on the signs in regards to him not being happy. We gonna play this little clip by this young woman that she was dropping dumb gems. And I want to know what y'all think about it, man. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Cheating, but how can you know he cheating, but you never
Turn
knew
up a
he
little
was
bit.
unhappy with you? How?
So you're looking for those signs, but you're not looking for
Yeah.
those signs.
Why do you look for what somebody's doing, but you don't know when they're not happy with you? So come on, I'm like,
Is that being self-absorbed? You feel like maybe sometimes in relationships, women, because like you said, we know that we get everything just because we're women, so we expect it, and we don't want to give the man anything.
Oh
in return.
yes, women are self-absorbed and entitled, and I can say this because I've been doing this work for over 15 years. They believe because they have a vagina, and pretty, that they and a nice body, that they are entitled to being treated a certain way. However, have you ever seen a woman that's beautiful and she looks amazing, her body, everything is together, very smart, but those type of women always get left for more plain Janes.
Yeah,
Women
we're
that
looking like
Uh-huh.
you chose.
Did you see what I was looking like? Because it has nothing to
So,
do with
what y'all feeling about it, man? Where do we even start with all the gems that she dropped there, man? How y'all feeling about it? Talk to me.
I want to know what a woman think. Honestly, though.
Well, we got one woman on tonight.
So
we got the
I
executive
want to know
producer in
what
the
Queen
back,
Esther
man.
think, though. You feel me? Because Queen Esther, that lady said a whole lot, and I think a lot of it do stick to the ribs.
What's
but-
wild is the queen actually the one that sent it to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was the one that sent it.
Shout out to Queen Esther.
Coming honest woman, but if it's true, it's true. When she was asking why women, because I feel like women can be more passionate about trying to catch him cheating and trying to investigate and go through his, social media and his phone and looking for all the signs and trying to check where he's at. But she's not as passionate as trying to find out if he's unhappy in general. And most women, I think we kind of overlook that. Like, is he unhappy or whatever? And I think, actually, going back to your question, when we ask guys how they're doing, and sometimes they don't open up. Mm-hmm. So we kind of just, move on. I was like, well, let me tell you how I'm doing. And then we just go and just focus on ourselves. Sometimes it's too easy for us to focus on ourselves in a relationship because we don't have enough wiggle room when we're trying to talk to our man and see what he's thinking or how he's feeling about his day or whatever. And I know last week we were talking about men don't really know how to tell women they're unhappy, so I'm not going to negate that. But sometimes we do overlook the fact that he might be unhappy because he doesn't just outright say it. And we're like, well, he's still here,
Right.
so he must be happy enough. Or we might just assume if there's something wrong, it's probably about his day. Because I'm an overthinker. So I'm quick to think that, if he's acting a little funny, I'm probably thinking, what's wrong with us? What did I do? Da-da-da. And then I'm trying not to overthink, because I've been told I overthink. So I say, well, maybe it's something that happened at work he don't feel like talking about.
Right.
So I don't push it. So I go on worrying about what's on my mind. So I might not be as passionate as investigating. I don't want him to, yell at me or get mad because I'm prying. But if I think he's cheating, I don't expect him to tell me anyway. I figure I got to find out on my own.
For sure.
So I'm going to look for the clues on my own anyway. So I think that's my point of view on it.
Respect. How you feel? You wanted to hear the woman's perspective. That's the woman's perspective. How you feel about it, though?
I agree. I do believe that as us men, we got to do better of communicating our unhappiness. Because I think a lot of men are afraid to tell their women that they're unhappy. And not because they're afraid like they're a punk or they soft. I guess it's because they don't want no problems.
Some of these women are violent, though.
They could be very violent.
Some men at home right now getting beat up on the low.
But there has to be a way for you to get that point across.
For sure.
Like, you can't just sit there and just be like, and keep your mouth closed and you're not saying nothing. You have to say something. You have to let her know. If you got to write it down in a letter or whatever, by all means, man. But you have to make that be known.
But are you saying that it's the man's fault that she only can catch the cheating and not catch that he's unhappy?
I wouldn't say it's the man's fault. I think that a lot of women are very competitive with other women.
Mm-hmm.
As men, we could be competitive, but we're not competing about whose eyelashes or eyebrows is better.
Okay.
Like, we don't do that. We may compete on the basketball court.
For sure.
Who got a better song or whatever
sure.
like that. You know, we'll do that. But as far as like physical features, things that have, you know, like women like take that very like, you know, they take that very serious. Like, they're passionate about that. That's something that they do. They compare like, oh my gosh, why her feet look like that, or and you know what I'm saying, that regard. So I think the reason why they do look at the cheating first rather than the man's unhappiness is because they know that, oh my gosh, like, what if another woman probably grab his attention, or maybe, you know, that's the first thing that comes to their mind, which comes off selfish in my personal opinion, because what if, you feel me, he ain't looking at somebody. Maybe he's just unhappy, but you're not putting, I just wish that you would put the same level of urgency that you put on the cheating part, right, that you could transfer over to the point
when he walk in the house with his head down.
Exactly.
Respect.
So that's what I would say on that, though.
How the other fellas feeling about it? Do y'all think women are more prone to catching us cheating and not even notice that we are unhappy in the whole relationship? And if so, why? Why is it that they only catch that and not catch the unhappiness?
Well, I think it depends, because for the most part, a woman want to feel like she's the queen of our universe. So for the most part, if you feel me, you come in the house sad, you're not happy. Like my girlfriend, I come in the house sad, not happy. It's not that I'm not happy with her, because we're like goal oriented. So when we don't meet our goals throughout the day, we feel behind in our life. So
For sure.
it's not that we're upset with the relationship or this and that. It's just that we have a goal and a dream. So for the most part, ladies, when you see that your husband, like, or I don't know, when you see that your boyfriend or your husband, whoever he is not happy or something, then check up, ask him about, feel me, did he get any of his goals done, you feel me, and stuff like that, where he at with that, because that's really important to men. But if you have a man that don't have a dream or a goal, he's never going to be happy, because a man without a dream or a vision going to perish.
Talk that talk, youngin. Talk that talk. What's up, Zoe?
For me, it's pretty much her environment, who she's around, like her friends, her circle. Because if she may not say to you, but she may go in her group chat and be like, yo, he's not acting like himself and this and that. And if her friends, if their first response is, girl, he cheating, like, you doomed. So rather than, oh, he's sad, somebody in the chat should be like, maybe you should pray for him, or maybe you should, like, you know, say something to him like that. But it's like, nah, go through his phone, or it might be a girl at his job. There's always something negative. Like,
Right.
There's never something like positive to look into. And that's not the first time you walked in the house sad. So y'all should be able to communicate to where, like, hey, what's wrong? We're going to sit down and talk about it, rather than her just making her own assumptions in her head, which is probably the worst thing that could happen.
So you saying that we should put more onus on ourselves, like as men? Like,
It's
if we
both
not
of us.
feel?
It's my fault and her fault.
Okay.
Because if she's feeling down, I should be able to sit her down and talk about it, just like if I'm feeling down.
Respect.
But most times, even though I feel like women do it the most, women like to come up with their own conclusions on why he's feeling the way he's feeling.
That's true.
And that's dangerous, dog, because you know
He
what
said
happens?
That is dangerous.
You know why that is dangerous? Because let's be real, right? When you're emotional, women are emotional beings, right? And yeah, man, we have emotions too, but women are more emotional. That's just facts, bro. You feel me? When you are emotional, bro, you're not gonna think straight. You feel what I'm saying? Like even in the medical field, or even if you're you have a career that requires with you to interact with people or interact with children, like you have to know how to push your emotions to the side, so that way you could think clearly. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in a relationship, right, when a woman get her feelings, bro, what ends up happening is that, bro, her judgment is gonna be off. You feel me? Like the judgment is gonna be off. Her, you know what I'm saying? Like her perspective is gonna be off because she's just all up in her feelings. You know, so it's gonna need some time for the person to calm down and relax. You know, but if you're an overthinker, you know, and I think a lot of people are overthinkers in general.
I think so too.
You know, but I think women are more overthinkers than men. That's just in a relationship. You feel me? Because like I just feel like brother said, bro, like she's supposed to be the queen. She's the one. You feel what I'm saying? So how can the one who feels like you're supposed to feel like the one feels like the dude is not unhappy, she gonna be like, what? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna throw her off.
But
It's too much pressure on the relationship. Is what I'm saying. Is what I would like to say. I feel like when y'all unhappy, don't sit there and be like, "Are you okay?" and stuff like that. Why don't both of y'all just go out the house and go do something together? Too much talking about this and that, communicating. Stop communicating. Go do something productive. It's too much. Too much. Sometimes it's too much talking. Just go move around. Go run. Go on a jog. Go on a my shit.
But if you don't talk about it, you never fix it. It's gonna come back around.
But what if it's not nothing is broken though. It's not always gonna be happy times. Is what I'm saying.
But how do we
Sometimes you
know?
gotta get to the root of what's bothering you so you could address it directly.
True.
'Cause if you ignore it, it comes back and it might blow up.
No, maybe it's nothing wrong. Maybe it's just a mess. Maybe it's just something wrong. Like just you know how you just get a negative thought.
Yeah, but you
negative
could,
feeling.
yeah, but the
won't
thing
know
is
till we
though,
talk about
okay, what he's saying, I get it though. But if your girl is looking at you like, baby, you like something's off about you, and to you it could be just like a negative mess, like you said, whatever, right? I think it's important and very essential to tell her what it is, so that way she could get some peace of mind, because she don't know what's on your head.
For sure.
So it's not like you telling her so that way, you feel me, you don't want to argue. You telling her, so nah, baby, it ain't true. It's just that's not happening at work. And after that, you could, you let her know she feels good. Then y'all could go jog and run.
So I know, like right now, they got this popular thing out where they talk about, and everybody has their own love language. How y'all feel about that?
Yeah, that's that book by Gary Chapman, The 5 Love Languages.
Oh, what you say? Everybody has their own love language.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing today. So in regards to Ricky saying that, for him personally, he'd rather, instead of doing the communicating, he want to get active. How important is it that we should be able to be compatible with our individuals or our person at which we are in the relationships love language?
I think that's very essential. That's very important. You dig what I'm saying? But in every love, let me just say this: in every love language is communication.
Okay.
Because that's why it's called language.
Right.
So language is what? You feel me? A form of communication.
Well, it's not communication. Ain't only words though.
It's already been like established. Like if he likes to go jogging, and she knows that maybe that's what's going to take his mind off of what. That doesn't have to be communicated.
That's communication though.
That's communication.
That's communication.
It's without words, but you can still communicate without words.
You still communicate without words. I agree with that. But I think it's important though that if your girl or if the dude, right, if they feel like something off about you, I don't think just going outside and run, you feel me, is gonna make them feel like, all right, that person's straight, because
It's not. Oh, my fault, Esther. It's not the It's not running. I'm just saying, just run away and just don't even communicate. It's just the fact that why we got to sit here and dig deep into something that's not even deep. Let's just enjoy life. There's nothing to discuss.
But what if the person feel like to them is deep to them though? You have to consider the person's emotions and feelings. Like for you, it may not be deep, but what if Shawty said like that's important, so they want to know?
Just look her in her face, be like, "Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go outside. Let's go outside."
I don't work all the time.
But what I would say is the variable. What if she's an overthinker? You leave the house and you go jog, and you leave her home by herself, overthinking, or she asks you what's wrong. You like, man, there's nothing. You go in your room or you close your door, and she's in the living room overthinking. And I think that's one of the most. A lot of men deal with women that overthink, and they try to like just play it off. And my question is, I guess we got 2 women in here.
Right.
How do we stop you from overthinking?
That's a good
Tell
question.
us what's up.
Is
Like,
that
give
simple
us-
though? Is
yeah,
it really
give
I don't
that
think it's that
It's
simple.
not simple.
I think because you'll tell her something, and then she'll overthink about
Exactly.
that.
She might think that you capping about it. Know what I'm saying?
So we need a better answer.
I had to learn to not do that. Like, even if he's making it up, I'm gonna go off of what he says, because it's too many variables out there for me to start creating a whole world that's not that doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna learn to go off what he says.
Is overthinking an insecurity?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. In the scenario,
You're not gonna answer?
it is.
Well, when she started talking.
Oh my
But
God.
in the scenario that like you put, if like somebody's constantly asking you, like you said, and you be like nothing, you go in the room and close your door. Like as a female, I wouldn't just sit there and like dwell on it. I'm gonna go find me something to do. Like you don't talk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go do
do
what I do
something.
then. Like I'm not gonna sit
But
there.
I ain't
and
gonna lie
think
though,
about
when
the
you go
situation.
and do your own thing, you don't think you finna be like, man, forget this guy.
No, I go hang out with my sisters, or I grab me a bottle of wine, go enjoy myself. Like I'm not
And you're
gonna
not-
sit there and like.
And
you're
when,
not-
I come
wonder
back,
what-
And you're not mad at him.
and when,
like,
No, I'm not gonna
exactly.
be mad at him. He want to be alone. Go be alone. Like,
So when I come back, I'm not gonna get no pettiness.
no.
I don't believe that. You're lying, bro. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
No, but if you tell somebody like I just want to be alone, like if you communicate it in a delicate way, like all right, I'm gonna give you a space, I'm gonna go do what I do. Then.
Nah, I don't believe that.
But I'm pretty sure it's been numerous scenarios that when something's wrong, he go for me, do what he gotta do and come back happy. So like you gotta know your man, know that.
But now what
Yeah, but
what's
that's
crazy about that?
that's not.
A man to come back happy and
She
Like, what
mad.
you
She
had to
mad,
do
and
to
now
get
you
happy
back
that
mad,
didn't
like,
involve
Yeah,
me?
yes, what I'm exactly.
like,
So,
bro, we unbalanced
what-
like crazy.
what Essa just said, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. That sounds beautiful.
Beautiful.
Like real talk, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But how often does that happen, though?
People, I feel like people they don't have their own lives outside of a relationship.
Yes.
I will never like depend on my.
you need to come sit
relationship.
on this side.
I
so
will
they
never
can see
depend
you.
on my
this-
relationship for my happiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no,
that's how I gotta be.
no, I respect, I respect that, but I don't think that's the central nucleus though. The thing is though, like when you especially if you're married, right? It's a partnership. If something wrong with my old lady, bro, something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
This
how
ain't
women think, too,
this ain't no, you feel me, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, but not-
like
Right.
that.
Right.
Listen
It's
to what
not
you just
about
said, though.
it's not about like solving his problem or having the answer. It's just something's wrong with my man.
Exactly.
What is bothering my
I was
man?
going
That's
on
this,
what
you know.
y'all said, like if you telling me you want to be left alone, like I'm not gonna get upset and start overthinking. Like I.
But you're not gonna try to figure out what's bothering him.
I mean,
I know I
would
will.
if I'm asking like what's wrong, what's going on. Then
Yeah.
Like that's me trying to figure it out. If you just tell me you want to be left alone, like I'm not gonna sit there and think about the situation.
See, see the reason why. So before I let you in, see the reason why I have a hard time believing that, because if you're married, right, and let's just say he leaves, he's just like, I just want to be left alone. He goes outside, play basketball, whatever. He comes home, he's smiling, he cool. By the time y'all go into bed, right, and go to sleep, bro, there's gonna be a conversation
About what happened.
bro. So when that conversation arrives, right, you feel me? Eventually, you guys are gonna discuss like, yo, why, you know, when I asked you what was wrong, or like, then he might open up and say something.
Okay, maybe he just needed time to gather his thoughts.
That's cool. But regardless of not, man, no matter like, okay, you love that person, you care about them. You feel me? So it's not about you keeping tabs or having the person feel like they're under house arrest. It's just that, bro. It's just simple. This is my wife. My wife is not happy, bro. I'm gonna feel some type. I'm like, baby, what's going on? You feel what I'm saying? And if she says she want to be left alone and all of that, I'm gonna be praying. I'm like, God, I hope she's okay and everything like that, because that's my wife. That's my wife.
Bruh.
We finna go pray.
No, I'm gonna pray with them. I'm praying. I'm gonna pray like, what's wrong with my baby? Cause the point is, well, I'm thinking about Shorty. Shorty not happy.
Hey.
Something wrong.
Respect.
What you gonna say?
Go ahead, Big Dog.
From like personal,
We talking about, I don't know, I'm personal.
like for personally, that's what I'm.
I don't
saying,
think
like, I would
it's-
do. If you tell me like if you want.
I don't think it's
friends-
practical because I feel like women want you to keep asking just to see if you really care.
Just if you really care, test
I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell
like-
you, you ain't gotta ask more than
I'd
once.
be like, what's wrong? Nothing. What's wrong? I'm straight. What's wrong?
Nah.
And like on the 7th time, she'll tell you what it is.
Wait, actually, I think the only time I won't tell right away is if I'm mad at him and I'm trying not to say something I'm gonna regret. So I
Yeah,
might not
try
say
to avoid
that. Yeah,
conversation.
but if it's
I
about
do.
anything else, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you what she did to me at work. You ain't even gotta ask. I'm gonna tell you anyway. But
But I mean, to I guess evolve this conversation and go where she went, because she went a little further than saying that statement. Do you guys agree that men end up settling down with the plain Jane, as she stated, as opposed to like the bad bitch or the popular woman? Like, do you think that men are more prone to settling down with the plain Janes, like the stay-at-home women or
I
cool?
don't think you
Never.
can just put all men in one category because we all got different types.
Understood. So
Because-
talk about it.
Because some men choose for how the woman look. Some choose for the inside. I choose for the inside because for the most part, when you get old, you ain't gonna look like that anyways. So I'm gonna be stuck with you, and you ugly on the inside, and now you ugly on the outside.
Yeah, but every man, the first thing that catches him is the outside first. So I like what he's saying is true, and I agree. But before you met your old lady, right? You feel me? You looked at her, right? Something captivated you, and then that's what brought you to her to get to know the inside.
Yeah,
Because there's no way a man sees a woman and the first thing he says,
She
she has
ugly,
a beautiful characteristic. Like you ain't never get to know her
ugly,
first.
But
He's
once
right.
you
So
get to know the inside,
I don't
you
know
make a
about
decision.
that. I don't know.
I mean, you can work.
I feel like women were like that. I don't know.
like you mean to tell me so the first time you see a girl, you gonna say she has amazing personality? You ain't get to know her yet. Something captivated. It's got to be some nice hair. You like the way she did her nails.
It depends on the setting. You could go somewhere and she's talking and you listen to the way she's talking, the way she thinking.
So you looking at her mouth when she talking?
Listening to her voice.
That's real talk.
Yeah, but something had to captivate you besides just the talking, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah,
Okay, the looks is important.
I feel like the conversation to get you more than the physical.
For sure.
Yeah.
I just seen girls.
Have you ever been anywhere where you at an actual event? You see all the women that's in there, and then like let's say a poetry session come in, and you watch a woman go up and just speak.
Yeah, it hit different.
It changes your whole view of how you seen this woman. You feel
It do. You right.
It's actually different. So I do feel where you're coming from.
That's not what's like in your mind at that
In your mind.
moment.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that what normally captivate us, I'm gonna say it again. Normally, is what you see, and then you hope that the outside and the inside are congruent. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. Like that just normally that's what it is. Look at it. Let me go back to Genesis.
You right.
You feel me, bro? What did Eve didn't speak. Adam saw Eve. He's like, whoa, who's that? You feel me? And then
Eve was the only one there.
But I would like to point out that
Her competition was a giraffe or
I
something.
would like to point out that can't even focus.
Eve was the only one.
A plain Jane don't necessarily mean ugly either.
No,
it just means simple.
I hope that's not what it
Yeah.
is.
Nah,
Plain Jane.
when you said plain Jane, it may be a plain Jane to you, but she ain't a plain Jane to me.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Like, so I hear people, oh, you settle down with a plain Jane. She probably the baddest thing. Like, when she
Right.
walk in,
Her whole conversation amazing at the crib.
But once again, that's women who be looking at these women, other women be like, she a plain Jane because they have this type of competitive bracket. You feel me? Like you dig what I'm saying? When they speak of other women, oh, she's that type of person. She's this type of girl, like based off they look. So that whole just the word itself, plain Jane, right? I don't think us dudes came up with it. You feel me? Because for me, if I see somebody, she look fine to me, but they call her plain Jane because she don't meet the the bracket of of looking good.
I feel like the point.
Men call women basic too, like she's a basic female.
I feel like
I feel like men call women basic off the way they think.
Thank
What
you.
they think.
Like basic how you look. Nah, if you look good to me, you look good to me.
Like she think like this or she think like that. Like, yeah, she basic.
Everything she show you is about social media.
Cause you could be a bad bitch and I'll call you basic, just off how you think.
That's
yeah.
facts.
The point the lady was trying to make was the women who advertise themselves as being super attractive and attracting a lot of men in their DMs be the ones that are actually single, as opposed to the woman who actually just is more focused on not make herself look super attractive to like a whole bunch of men, but who cares more about how her man feels.
Because I don't think that's what men really want. Like I hear women tell me all the time, "Oh, y'all want the girls with the big butts. Y'all want girls with the." I'm like, nah. Look at these dudes' baby mamas.
I mean, it's hard to believe.
That's real.
Look at their baby mama. Look at what they be on
That's
social
probably
media.
what they want, but they can't get. But you
You
gotta look on social media also. Like that's who that person will be.
But you can't go
following.
off of likes though.
But the thing is, but like,
Come on, bro.
but see, that's
no. But I'm saying that's what Esther clarified. She was literally saying like the women that get all the likes and stuff, and all people that's in their DMs really just trying to have sex with these women. Ain't nobody trying to settle down with these girls. That's what. That's
the problem though, bro. See, the thing is though,
It's really just bragging rights.
like pretty much.
Yeah.
But no, that's the problem though. Social media has given this stigma where like if she gets all the followers and likes, right? That's the standard. She's that type of standard that every dude want.
For sure.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, but that's not true though. She may be like, here's the thing, right? She may be entertaining to look at. You feel me? She may have a body as an old snap. But at the end of the day, bro, that's not what these dudes seeking for. They seeking for somebody that they find attractive in their eyes.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's where you go about it. Just cause you see the person on social media or the music video, that don't mean everybody just chasing that though. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nah.
I get you, Neff, but like it has to be. You're not gonna just like anything that you're not attracted to.
Nobody
Like,
say he's not attractive to it.
What's her name? Esther. You got a boyfriend or somebody? No?
No.
Okay, let's say you did have a boyfriend. When you go out and you see other attractive men, you don't.
I'm looking at my boyfriend. I'm not trying to look at nobody else.
You don't look at nothing. Your eyes don't wander ever.
I wonder for what.
Come on, Esther, bro.
My God.
I'm looking
Thank
at my
you.
boyfriend. My boyfriend is who I'm with.
Let me ask the other Esther.
That's what the comments said.
Well,
If I'm
they
with my homegirls, that's different.
Oh,
What's the difference? Because you're not supposed to look.
Oh, that's what
you
that's
look. You look when he not there.
That says a lot.
You got
Wow.
You got that's bad integrity.
That's not
That's a
even
red
that.
flag.
So to
Esther, you got
all,
no integrity, bro.
That's
all the
Integrity
dudes-
means doing the right thing even nobody else is watching you,
all
bro.
the dudes in Esther DM, y'all know.
Yeah, wow, bro.
When you
So
not there,
wow,
Not even
she
what I
taking
said.
off her shades. Yeah.
Boy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's creep though, bro.
Hey, it says a lot.
It's not what he likes; it's what he put his time in. If he putting his time in you, that's what it matters.
Putting time into liking everybody's Instagram.
Do you know how fast it take to scroll through Instagram?
You know people be posting like 10 pictures.
Like, you feel me? Like,
Do you know how fast I scroll?
but why
through my
does social?
Instagram?
See, that's what I don't understand. Let's go back to that topic. See what social media do. This is the era
Because
that
we're
we.
a different generation. Like our generation growing up on this like it changes.
No, but that's
okay, so
but-
you could still take social
Delete it.
media out of the equation, just like more attractive females that you see in person. She's saying the ladies that are known to have the thicker bodies or whatever that men of our culture usually like, and more men would look towards her way, but not marry those women, but settle down with the plain Jane. It doesn't even have to be social media. That's not the point she's making. The point she's making is the women who promote themselves as your man looking at me, your man wants me, but they be the ones that's single actually. And the man be actually marrying the plain Janes. That's her point.
To answer her question, I feel like they just doing it for attention. I don't even think they looking for a man themselves.
Yeah.
The ones that promote themselves, they want attention, they want likes.
And with the BBL community, like who do you guys think they're really doing it for? It's
The BBL community.
Yeah, it's a community.
What's it called? No, what's the acronym means? I'm sorry.
Brazilian
BBL.
butt lifts, like girls that's getting their body done. Like, don't you think they doing it for men? Like, no woman is sitting there getting their body done for another woman.
They're not.
You don't know
doing
that,
it.
especially in your generation. We don't know
They're
that.
not getting.
We don't know that in
They're
this
doing it for
generation.
men that pays
We
them
don't know
they give
that.
them money.
Bro, it's it's an investment to get a BBL.
Bro, we don't know. You saying that they're not doing it for other females. Like I said, in this generation, bro, the color rainbow is thick out here. So I'm just saying, we don't know that.
And you said something earlier in regards to competition. So
Thank
sometimes
you.
it be that too.
Thank you. To be in competition as well.
Okay, I'm gonna be the baddest female in the room.
But why do I need to
be?
be the baddest female to
Because
get all the
it's
men's attention?
Yeah, but
that's
not-
my
but
bragging
you-
right.
But
Not
nobody,
like-
but nobody's
it's not
wifing
just-
her.
It's not just
To
I
get
look
a-
better than you. It's
It's
I
an
look better than
investment,
you
like
so
I
much
said.
that I'm getting the
They
men.
finna get
It's the
invited
whole
to the
thing.
yachts, everything finna get
But
paid
that's-
for.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Traveling.
but
That's
she's still
what-
hurting. You know that.
That's for
Her or
instant.
not, like that's probably not what she's.
We needed
looking
like
for. It's an
a finger.
investment.
We just had a whole conversation about this.
Right?
Oh my bad. It's for instant luxury.
Exactly.
It's like I don't want to work hard. I want to get on a boat. I want to sit courtside at these basketball games. They don't know what a
Invest in their
rebound
body.
is. But it's then again it goes back to the social media thing, so they could take pictures and videos and put on Instagram and get likes and make other women jealous
For sure.
and attract more men to get them free stuff. That's why I said at the end of the day, I don't think they're looking to get wifed or whatever. If they do mess with a dude that has money, they're just gonna get pregnant and not be with the dude and collect child support or whatever they need so they can live a luxurious life.
It's sad that the statistics actually, they almost validate your point in that, bro.
How much
It
views
totally
we got?
proves it, bitch.
I mean, I'm hardly ever wrong. So.
But the thing is, though, like, no,
Let's
like,
get to the comments, man. I think she read it. What's up with the comments? What
Yeah,
they
Well,
saying?
this was on the topic before where Ronald said the society plays a big role. As a black boy, we were thought to be strong, get up, walk it off. Men don't cry, men don't whine. We become emotionless as we grow. We don't want to express our feelings most of the times because we feel like we can solve it on our own. We're scared to be labeled as soft. And then he also said it's hard for most of us to let our emotions on the table to the woman that you love. We're afraid it might scare her off.
that's big facts. Going back to what you were saying, that's big facts. But to continue with the whole BBL community?
The BBL community.
Yeah,
I didn't know that this
Brazilian
existed.
But yeah, Brazilian butt lift.
Community.
Community.
LLC.
That's a community out here. That's crazy. But either way, I just want to say to the ladies out there, if you're focused more on the luxurious life because of your body and all of that, you're always gonna feel like there's a void because at the end of the day, you're not happy with yourself. Even though you're doing all these things, you may think these women are happy because they're taking pictures and getting a whole lot of likes, but you don't know what type of tears that they crying at night. We don't know that. You feel me? So a lot of time we just look at the social media page. We think they're living their best life because we see we see a moment on their story. But the thing is though, we don't really know their story, bro. They probably just hurt. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
So this is why I tell people all the time, like, don't really try to go off of people's social media, bro, because we don't, especially if you don't know them personally. You feel me? Even though it may look like they're the top notch because of likes and comments, but that person themselves, bro, they may have like a void and they hurting. You know what I mean? And you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, especially medically. Like you feel me?
For sure.
We don't know that. Like there's some people been like, I'm telling you, we had a case, right? The person did a B.E.L.I.E.V.E, whatever, and then something went wrong. And then they had to come to the operator room,
I
bro.
don't know if y'all remember. I think the first time I ever heard of BBL was when the lady in Rivera, she was literally putting like Fix-A-Flat. You know Fix-A-Flat that we used to put in bikes?
Yeah.
She was putting Fix-A-Flat in women's butts.
That's crazy.
And it actually got like, I guess it started to rock up, and they was showing women like their booty was damn near hanging off of their leg, bruh, because it got so heavy.
Yeah.
She got locked up for a little bit. That was
I thought that was in
happened a couple
Miami.
years ago. No,
Shout
maybe
out.
it was, but I know it was
That's
Florida
different,
though.
That's not a BBL.
I know
Shout
it
out
was
to
Florida,
the-
but I guess
That's
to
a
get off the
ghetto.
BBL situation, I do want to say we had to touch back on this conversation because last week, Neff and Marie almost went blow for
Yeah.
blow.
Can I ask a question though,
What's
as a
up?
woman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so men, if your woman asks you what's wrong and you tell her nothing or you don't open up to her, do you actually want to talk to her but you trying to not to look soft, or are you really okay with her just minding her own business and doing her own thing and just living a happy life while you going through whatever you're going through that you didn't want to share?
Well, as for me personally, like I'm just not ready. Like I'm not ready to talk about it because I'm
Like,
probably
you're a woman.
I may be still mad. I may be still mad about what happened, and I just want to have a level head and calm down, so that way I don't say something out of whack or whatever. So
I think for me, it and I know I was just saying it, but I'm gonna give my reason. Like it depends on like the woman that which you are actually being open and vulnerable with. Like it depends on what happened the first time or the first couple times. Maybe I opened up before and like she literally, know what I'm saying, like wasn't even trying to hear what I had to say or made it all about her, switched the subject and they didn't even notice that I ain't even get my point across. In that case, if I tell you like I'm straight, I probably mean it. Know what I'm saying? But I think initially when you said, I don't know. I think I don't mind having a conversation. I just ain't ready at the moment. That's me personally.
Okay, taking notes.
Okay, so would you mind if?
But let the other fellas go. That's just me enough.
No, I'm just saying, would you mind if like she went about her business and did her thing, or would you expect her to mope around the house with you?
I don't want her to mope, just to mope.
That's pity. I don't want
That's
no pity.
pity.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like no, that's whack.
For sure.
That's mad whack. How you feel, Ricky?
Just trying to show you we care.
Nah, you faking too.
It depends. It depends. To be honest, if I say I'm alright, I'm alright. I just need to cause when I'm upset, let me see. I go to work from 10 a.m. to 5, and I gotta help my mama, and I gotta help my girlfriend, my little sibling. So for the most part, the only time I'm upset is when I ain't got time to do what I gotta do for me. So what makes me happy is when I be like, okay, babe, you feel me? I'm not happy. I can't say it. Anyways, let me catch myself, cause I ain't never been on what you call it.
We
Ain't never
appreciate
been
you
on
being
radio.
open, boy. You being real.
Don't say too much.
That's what I'm saying. You being
I
real.
say too much. I'm trying to catch my word. I ain't say trying to say too
Somebody's listening to you, my boy. Trust me, bro. The whole world is listening.
Don't jump off all the way.
Shout out to everybody tuning in. We love y'all, man.
Yeah, for
Nah,
sure.
but for real, like, I got dreams and goals, and if I'm behind, that's when I'm upset. Feel me? I don't really care about. I don't really get upset. I try not to get upset. That's the whole point of me learning how to control my emotions. Because what am I upset about? I'm grateful I'm still alive. Why should I be upset? You shouldn't let nothing take your emotions over the edge. You feel me? If you're upset about something, dive into it. Okay, I'm upset. Acknowledge you're upset. Then, feel me? Brush it off. I learned how to brush it off by myself.
Yeah,
Because I don't want
More
to.
than brushing it off, I think we got to learn to deal with it for sure. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Because it'll creep back up on you, and you gonna know what I'm talking
it'll
about?
be worse.
You thought you moved, and you gave them another address. They gonna find you, boy. You gotta deal with it.
That's a
head
bar.
Up.
But for the most
Oh,
part,
man.
if it's gonna keep coming back at you regardless.
Nah,
but if you
it's
just
gonna keep coming up if you don't deal with it. That's why you gotta fix someone. Like head up.
There's got to be a
I
resolution.
deal with it. But if you just keep, you feel me, sitting there wasting time over something, feel me, just put it in God's hands. What are you stressing about?
For sure.
Yeah, I don't stress about it.
No, I like what he's saying, bro. It's beautiful, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta be practical, bro.
You just say you gonna pray for your girl.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's not what I was. See, you missed the context of everything I was saying. You know what I mean?
We waste too much time on our feelings.
No, what I was trying to say is that, bro, if she, no, I don't think you heard what I was trying to say. I just think you just took prey and ran with it. But anyways, I'm not going back to that convo. What I'm trying to say to the brother, you feel me, is that at the end of the day, you know, we do gotta be practical. You know what I mean? Because some people don't know how to deal with their issues, man.
For sure.
Then
you know what I'm saying?
It's not fair to others if you can't learn how to.
It's not about fairness.
It's about fairness.
Not necessarily, because some people grow up different, my brother.
Before we go too deep into that, no, I'm talking about, I don't know, bro, was you gonna answer the question as well?
I can't really relate because I asked her. I said like, you met girlfriend, and I'm like, I don't think I would ever date or be with somebody that if I am going through something, I should be able to tell them. If we just kicking it or we messing around, I don't too much care to open up to you.
Feel that.
But if I'm with somebody, that's the first person I'm telling. I'm like, you know, we had babe talk or pillow talk or whatever talk we about to have. I'm about to tell you about so and so at the job, what is going on. But if I'm messing with somebody and I say I can't open up or I can't tell you what's going on, I'd never date you.
So what you're revealing to women now is, because I'm sure there's a lot of men that feel where you coming from, is that if a man's not opening up to you, maybe he don't take you serious.
I don't think
sometimes they're already married. So, but go ahead,
That's what I'm saying. There's different men, but I mean in his case, like
if a man don't want to open up to you,
yeah.
Oh man, they about to get mad at me.
Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
He probably opened up to somebody else.
Because he getting it off his chest.
No, that's big facts.
And this is where we
but not necessarily
someone else or something else. Hold on. Someone else or something else, because I make music, so I put my feelings in the music. That's what I do.
Music can only do so much.
I'm
letting you know right now, as an artist, music can only do so much.
If it don't help you, you're not an artist.
No, it can only. It can only do so much. After that record button is off, my brother, you still gotta do it real life.
No, but I'm saying you get it off your chest.
Yeah, you can get it off your chest for about 3 minutes and 40 seconds on that song.
But you're not an artist.
But you still gotta go live life. Listen, my brother, how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
Oh my God, you're a baby. So let me talk to you right quick.
So you let my age.
No. Let me talk to you.
Nah, he's probably wise.
He's probably wise.
Let's go off the music thing. I want to hear this point about talking to somebody else.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is exactly what us women be worrying about.
Dive in.
You gonna mess with this girl relationship?
Tell the truth, brother.
Nah, you gotta keep
He's speaking for himself, and you know what I'm
you
saying?
gotta keep it 1,000. He probably has somebody in his life. Maybe it's an ex, or it could be a female friend or somebody who probably knows him better than his girl or whoever he's with, and knows exactly what he's talking about. Rather than, because sometimes you don't want that happy-go-lucky. You got it, babe. You got it, babe. Like sometimes you need that tough love, somebody to check you when you going off the wrong path, and maybe your girl just like some women, they just try to be so positive because they want to be supportive.
For sure.
But that's what you don't need. Like I don't need a friend right now. I need somebody to keep it 100 with me.
For sure.
And maybe we got somebody from your past that knows how to do that. Doesn't necessarily means he's cheating, but I know a lot of women who just feel like they have to be their man's everything.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah. I gotta be his counselor. If he got a problem, he better come with me. And it's like,
ain't another man.
Married, shouldn't it be that way? Like,
that's between. Well, you
I think that's the
I
perfect.
Confide in another man.
Right.
I have a man about a situation I'm going through. That means like
some women do though.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
I said I'm not.
Yeah, they should.
You
like
just
he was
perfect.
For himself.
I'm noticing you now. You just when you with your man, you don't look at nobody, and you only confide in your man.
So
we're gonna post
wait a minute. So therefore,
Facebook, so y'all boys can get at us.
Hey, so therefore, right? So therefore, right? With that being said, right? You said if you're married, you want to confide in another dude, right? But I don't think it's an issue if you confide to another man that's like a relative.
Yeah,
that's not a problem. You know what I'm saying?
I got sisters.
Like, you feel me? Or
I don't gotta go outside of
Gotcha.
family to go confide.
Okay,
in
that's
them.
that.
That's
Yeah,
what I meant.
that's cool.
And no, I'm not saying I'm perfect.
Gotcha.
I don't know about that.
You know what I mean? But I honestly feel like, bro, like what Zoe said, bro, like, you know, he might find somebody that, because it's like, it sucks to say, but if you grew up with somebody for a long time and your girl, you know, you just met her and then y'all build and y'all been together for a while, but, you know, there's just certain things that she probably don't know, you know what I mean, about you because y'all didn't grow up with each other. So sometimes, man, you know, when you talk to somebody that knows you from A through Z, especially as a believer, because the person knew you when you were not a believer, and then yet you became a believer, it's like they know you, you know what I mean? And sometimes your woman, bro, may feel some type of way because it's like, yo, like, what if she comes in? You feel me? Kind of like, y'all seen the movie Brown Sugar?
Nah.
Annihilation.
Yeah, with Tay Diggs. Like, they were best friends since Jits, right? And the wife was like, yo, all the secrets that she wants to know, you already know, you know what I'm saying? And she's the wife of the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you're going to feel some type of way. It's like, you know, so I think
like,
it's.
what am I here for?
Yeah.
But I'm saying
Exactly,
though,
because she knew everything. Because, like, even at the,
friends, though, right?
that thing at the bridal shower or whatever, they were asking questions about the husband, about, like, yo, she know all the answers, and the wife didn't know.
Hey man, that's definitely can happen. But we gonna take this first little break. Come
20-second
back
break.
on time with what you got. All right, man. So we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Please, man, comment some more, man. Share it with your peoples, man. Like and subscribe. The Youth B.E.L.I.E.V.E TV Productions on YouTube, man. You see, we ain't even on our own page on Facebook. Facebook done what'd you say, Neff? What you call it? They put us in jail?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Locked
Facebook done
up.
put the Youth B.E.L.I.E.V.E Ministry page in jail, man, by some comments I think we made about Haiti. But we gonna keep continuing informing y'all on everything that which we can at the appropriate times. But we gonna slide over to the game called What You Got, right? What you got?
All right.
Alright. We gonna start it out like this here. What you got? Chipotle or Bole?
B.E.L.I.E.V.E.
I think
That-
Chipotle
that-
for me.
That guacamole be hitting, bro. I got Chipotle.
Yeah.
I don't eat none of that.
I like B.E.L.I.E.V.E.
If you had to pick one, so which one you had to pick?
Bole is nasty, and Chipotle was on the news for E. coli or something. I don't eat none of that.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Well, if you had to pick one.
Chick-fil-A. Not eating that stuff. They be
That's
Chipotle
like a
be
mixture of the
stingy with the
names.
rice. That like the rice come out of their paycheck or something.
Yeah, I don't eat none of that, man. Neither
I don't eat
one.
that.
Neither one. Alright, what you got? What you got? Air Force Ones or Reebok Classics?
Air Force One.
2 for $79, bro. My Reebok Classics, though.
I don't wear sneakers.
89, 2 for 89.
2 for 89 or 2 for 79, bro. Give my
Reeds
Reebok
and
Classics,
Bowls,
dog.
man.
Yeah,
Jabos
give me
and
my Reebok
Reeboks.
classics, man.
Bro, listen, the black one, all white, bro. Give me all that, baby.
With my,
Dope, man.
Air Force was nice too, but bro, 2 for $7.99,
with my
$79.99. I
NBA
take that.
socks.
Ooh, taking me back, so.
As long as he ain't got the Nike socks with the Reeboks on.
Nah, give me the NBA
I mean, it
socks.
depends, man. If they clean, man. Yeah.
Nah, bro. You
The
can't have
NBA
a
socks
check.
be it was all about
You
them
can't
NBA
have a check
socks.
with the Reeboks on, bro.
Yeah,
We Haitian, it happens.
I know.
You got US
Trust me.
Polo.
USA
Tell
Polo.
my Haitian, you got US Polo.
All right, what you got? T.I. Young Jeezy.
T.I.
I think. See,
that's
I
kinda
haven't
tough,
listened to
bro.
music in a long time.
You what?
He made that one song on my way back home.
What? Yeah, it's corny.
Right now he's corny.
Oh, you talking about right now? What? Overall body of work? I got T.I.
He done made a whole little reality.
Snowman,
What
though?
y'all talk?
Nah, we
Last
not. We
time
talking
I
about
checked,
music.
I was the man on these streets.
Man.
They call me Residue. I leave blow on these beats. Come on,
Listen,
man.
bro. I ain't gonna count, bro.
Give me
Snowman.
Jeezy- give
you
me
didn't
the
have the
Snowman,
Snowman shirt
bro.
up? You ain't had the Snowman
Yeah,
shirt for
but
the
the
fleet?
thing is though, bro, we talk
Nah, Haitians
about
won't get it from me.
Bro, we talk about T.I., man. ASAP.
Big old
You're trying to
5
play
inch.
me. I'm
I
going
don't
to blow
know,
him
they
up the
both
map.
had some hits.
ASAP. What about motivation? Thugger better get on your job, homie. And don't forget, bro, you might see me in the streets, but shorty, you don't know. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, bro.
Kim
But
was
you
saying
gotta
Jeezy.
remember, my president's black.
My president. Oh, shit.
And my Lambo blue. Come on now.
Yo, that Recession album hit, though, bro. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah, that one did hit.
I ain't gonna lie, but I still
ain't
got
gonna
T.I.
lie. All right, next one, man. It's, we went from one side of the map to the other. Kirk Franklin or Ty Tribbett?
There would
For
there
me, it'd be
wouldn't
Ty.
there wouldn't be no
be
Ty
Ty.
if there wasn't no Kirk, man.
But that part.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's
Come
for
on,
sure.
man.
Okay, you know what?
Started all.
You know what though? That's
That is tough, though.
I like-
Some hits
Ty
too,
ain't got a
dog.
song. When he played Melodies from Heaven, what Ty gonna play? Come on, man. They
Oh,
should-
boy.
If
Oh,
Ty
that-
and
that
Kirk
is
Franklin
on
did the
Kirk, right?
verses, come on now.
Melodies from Heaven.
Come on now.
Man, we just heard that at the band competition last night.
you know what, man.
Jeez.
No.
I
Hold on,
made-
somebody trying to say they
I ain't gonna, I'm gonna give it
gonna
to
shut off the
I'm gonna
mic?
give it to Kirk Franklin slightly
That's the number one.
because Kirk just has a longevity of music, and we talking about the way he. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Right.
When you speak of gospel
There you go.
music, I feel like Kirk Franklin, like everybody know Kirk, like he the face, bro. Like especially when he goes GP, oh you with me, oh yeah, like he snap.
no
Okay.
way.
I'm like, yo, son, oh, can I put this up in here? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, who is this dude, bro?
Hey, how you felt about him cussing out his son? Real quick.
Hey, he's
To me, I ain't gonna lie to
it
you.
ain't even bother me.
To me, it ain't nothing. I think Zoe made a post about it. Bro, growing up in a Haitian home, I go to church, I'm in the car,
It's because
my
they
mama
talk
cussing.
Creole. You don't know what they saying.
Bro, they cussing me out like crazy. So, to me, I'm like, I think Haitians done worse.
don't know
Hey, man,
shit
kids
up.
be provoking you, dog. They provoke you.
The
I
Bible
think-
say don't provoke your kids, man.
Hey, listen, you do so much to take care of these little jits and they disrespect you sometimes. Now, I'm not really speaking on his situation because I don't know the details.
Right,
but
right.
when you put so much into trying to take care of a child and they disrespect you, like, bruh, money I'm spending on you, time, energy, this I can't do because of you, and then you want to come back at me? You get mad, dog. I ain't even
You
mad.
ain't
at
pick
him.
one yet, bro. What you picking?
I ain't even
I
mad.
don't know them.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, I
He's
forgot.
here.
You 20.
You know about that. All right.
My generation came with the follow melody. You tripping?
Man, your generation got
What's
too much
the-
production, no lyrics.
All right, next one,
No,
next
crazy.
one. We
Nah, man.
We just spent enough time on
Nah,
Kirk
bro,
Franklin,
it's too
man.
much. Nah, bro, stop it,
Come
bro.
on, we
Smooth
came
sounds going on.
down to man music, man.
All right, what you got? Zephyr Hills or Aquafina?
Aquafina.
Yeah.
Zephyr Hills was the top boy.
I'm the only one that likes
Aquafina
Zephyr
sucks.
Hills.
Put me on the
Aquafina tastes weird.
I don't even
Put
know.
me
Yeah,
on it.
exactly. Super weird. I don't even know
put
what
me
kind of
on
water
the
it
hills,
is.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all don't think Zephyr Hill too heavy? Like you can taste the water is too thick.
Nah.
sour.
Nah, I got Aquafina, bro.
As long
I like the
as-
way the bottle looks. I like the way
They
it
changed the bottle.
They got the design, but they water is trash.
As long as it's not Dasani,
Yeah, the sun.
I'll work with it.
yeah.
Aquafina Dasani.
Nah,
I don't
Dasani's
care
like that
too much
old
for
people
them.
water.
Dasani's bottled toilet water. We ain't doing that.
For real. But now I got Aquafina.
All right, last one for the night, man. What you got? Henny or Patron? Brown
I
or
don't
white?
drink like that. I don't know.
I told you.
It depends where I'm at. Depends who I'm with.
On the night too.
Depends what
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'll take the Patron, bro.
I ain't never
Wait a minute, I'm a believer. Hold on a second. I don't drink.
No,
I'm a believer, but you
So
can
you
drink and
perfect.
not get drunk.
I got you, Esther. Oh, you're perfect.
Yeah, Zoe very perfect. What? Follow him on Instagram or Facebook. My dog perfect to the T.
All right, man. So look, we're gonna transition to the second question of the night, man. What would you guys consider the greatest or the greater of these two insecurities in a man? Or fear, however you want to call it. Not being able to satisfy your wife in the bedroom, or not being able to hold it down financially. As a man, which one hits harder to your insecurity, to your ego? Like, which one hurts more?
Dang.
Young boy Ricky, what's up, man? Why the grown men think a little bit? How you feel about it, dog? Which one you think will hurt you even more, dog?
financially. Because for the most part, the bedroom ain't no issue, really. I ain't trying to, feel me, hide my head up or something, but, like, the bedroom, feel me, it ain't really no issue. But financially, I just feel like if y'all let the money get in between it, it ain't even no love. You feel me? He got to make some kind of money. You got to make some kind of money. You feel me? So, financially, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's a gut punch.
Bruh, when it came to me, I'm like, bro, I don't even know that.
I'm gonna pull a Nisha, bro, and pass on me, bro. I gotta think about this one, bro. For real.
No cap.
I'm a say financially, but my question is, how do you know you're not satisfying your woman?
In the bed.
Did she tell you? Because a lot of women don't tell their dudes, and these dudes be walking
they'll tell
around
you.
thinking,
Well,
They'll
let's
tell
say
you.
for the sake of this conversation,
Yeah.
like not only she doesn't tell you with her words verbally,
Action.
but she's showing you like
body language,
you ain't, know what I'm saying?
facial expression.
Yeah, like you could
And
see the disappointment in her
Is
face.
it something like I just can't fix? Like
You not-
that's,
well,
Not doing your job.
Nah, because you
Oh,
can fix yourself financially. You feel me? But I'm just saying, if
I
at the
think
moment, which one
sexually
hurt
would
you?
I think sexually probably damaged me more than financially.
No cap.
Yeah.
No cap.
Because I think it's because we're so used to being
Cause
broke.
she gon' at the end of the,
We're so used to being
Wow.
nah, financially. Nah, what I'm saying
That's
is
sad but true, but so sad.
we so used to being broke. So I ain't really worried.
I need to
so
change
you know
my
what?
circle.
That's for me sexually, bro. I'm sorry.
I need
We
to
so
change
used
my
to being
circle.
broke, so we like, all right, you know, we'll make something shake. You feel me? But
nah.
no, go ahead, finish your
wallet.
Nah, let me tell you, financially gonna mess me up more, like I said the first time. But you can't change your situation.
Right.
You could win the lotto, you go back to school, handle your situation.
Right,
but
right.
sexually, and you can't fix it.
Like, it's
she
gonna be
gonna
hard.
step out, man.
And that's what's crazy. Can you even blame?
Like how you
finish his
gonna
question.
raise? You can't really. You ain't the man of the house if you ain't taking care of your business. Like you feel me? Like
1000%.
she gonna look at you like.
bro. Listen, man.
Nah, it's a real question because I don't think women understand.
And
Like,
when you come around her friends are laughing at you because they already
'Cause
they
they
already
know.
on beat in the group
Bro.
chat. Ah man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you though, bro. I think that here's the thing. I think that shouldn't be a thing though, but women do it. Like, why they telling people your business like that when you know your female's gonna talk?
hey, they
You know, I'm just saying some women do that, but
what we know is women gonna talk,
Women
bro.
gonna
Like, you
talk.
feel me?
Regardless, but they gonna tell somebody.
They got a friend or some friends that they
So
don't
if
talk
your
to,
man
bro.
to the two Esthers, if y'all men aren't satisfying y'all tell y'all friends.
No, but I'm naturally a private person, so I don't just talk about that stuff.
I don't get into like sexual conversations with my friends.
But what about your sisters or your like people like you know who close with you?
No.
But like let's say y'all married, so how's everything going? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't
we can't change their mind. That's who they are, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna get nobody involved in my
Never
sexual
be talking about
life.
sex.
I'm naturally private about everything, so no, I don't be talking like that.
I feel
Anyway.
you. I feel what they saying, but girls be talking, man.
I just
That
feel
girl
like
talk.
some of
Other
these answers
girls.
aren't practical because somebody's telling them.
yeah.
Yeah, they keep telling me. Somebody gonna tell me, but
Oh, so-
I'm not,
okay.
I'm not sharing my
So do your friends tell you when their men aren't satisfying them?
Mm,
Do your friends?
No, I don't get in those type of conversations.
They must be watching the show.
I'm saying though, what do
I
women think
don't.
about? Like, what do women think about? Like, when y'all just with women, what do y'all think about? Like, what do y'all talk
they ain't
about?
gonna tell us, bro.
They'll
we
never
talk
bro,
about?
you
They ain't
got-
gonna
What do
tell
y'all
us.
think about?
Talk about y'all. What we talking about?
Yo, but no. To go back
How you
to the
look, how
question.
you act, what
Yeah.
you did.
So
what
go
you
back to
didn't
the
do,
question.
what you
Please.
shoulda done.
So go back to the question, right? Personally, bro.
Let me ask the question again, right? What is the greater insecurity or fear in a man? And this for the individuals that's with you watching. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear more opinions from the fellas and women. How do y'all feel about it? But what's the greater insecurity or fear that a man will have? Not being able to satisfy their wife in the bedroom or not being able to hold it down financially as a man?
Okay, let me say what Kimber said. She said, I never tell anyone about what's happening in my marriage unless it's a pastor or someone who can help if it's actually a
Be careful.
situation. That'd be me too. Like, only if somebody could actually help would I start blabbing, but I don't just tell just to tell.
I'm not. I wouldn't even want you to tell the pastor, bro. Cause the pastor got his own thing going on.
Yeah.
That's really the type of man I would be embarrassed. So why would I go out
Too
and-
embarrassed to
Yeah,
talk?
no,
I mean-
I'm not gonna do
Hey, but see, like I didn't answer the question yet, so let me answer the question.
But before you answer the
Go ahead.
question,
What's up, Pat?
as a man, I feel like all men, it should be financially.
For sure.
Actually,
That's what we call it.
The 100 should be financial,
sure.
but because pride and all
Ego.
that,
Yeah.
ego, like the effects may show more when you know it's sexually than it is financially. Sexually, it might go cry in the car.
All right, so let me ask you this. My bad. Go ahead, Nev. Answer the question.
For me personally,
Don't
bro,
even turn the AC on.
for me it has to be sexually, bro. Because financially, bro, you can make something shake. And like I said, we used to being broke, so it's sad, but I feel like sex. Think about it, bro. You're not satisfying her. You feel what I'm saying? Like this is the person you got to spend the rest of your life with, you know, and you're not doing your job. I don't care what nobody say, and we said this on this platform. When it comes to sex, it's top 3. in the marriage. It's top 3, and it's possibly top 2.
Is it higher than money?
They almost they kind of neck and neck.
I feel like it's.
Yeah, but like it's like this. No, it's like this, bro. It's like, you feel what I'm saying?
I feel like sex is number 1.
I don't want my lights turned off.
Nah, I don't feel
wanna
like
have
sex.
fun
I feel like
too.
money is number 1.
I think
sex number 2.
because I put love and everything together. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
I
sex
feel like
is number 1.
love is number 1.
Sex
I don't
number
think
two.
I don't think you should get married off of just love. I think you need other things, but I think me personally, I'll put sex and love together because you know what I'm saying. That's our expression of our love physically.
Yeah, but you're not satisfying her.
Nah,
Man,
Like, bro,
gonna
you're not.
separate.
Listen,
He's
you're
just
not
gonna separate.
satisfying her, bro. But dog, that's dangerous, bro.
every
Not for
time
sure.
every time you have sex, you're not really making love. So
It's
it
an
can be
expression.
separated
Nah, you would have separated. Is what you're saying. With your wife, you separated.
because what kind of show is this? I don't want to say that.
It's a Christian show. That's why I asked the question in regards to
okay.
satisfy your wife.
But you can answer it properly.
No, what I'm saying is,
you know what the question is though as a man.
as you express yourself when y'all have intercourse, there's different times you feel different times. You may be mad at her during
Right.
what y'all doing, so
Right.
that might not be love what's in the room happening.
Right.
You know, she may like it, or she may ask you, "Hey, did I do something to you?"
Right.
It may not be love all the time, or
Right.
sometimes there's women, they just do it. They just give it to you just to give it to you because you know, so they can go to sleep. But they're not really. It's like, all right, here, then here.
Yeah,
It's not always romantic.
Yeah,
It's not always romantic.
You know
Exactly,
what? But
bro.
it's still love if she gives
That-
it to you because
that's what I'm looking at it as. No,
Still love?
Still love.
Nah, I want to say that's love.
If it's
Yeah,
your wife,
'cause we
bro,
I don't know. It's still
If your
love.
wife
It's your
gives you
wife,
something
though,
when
bro.
she rather
Because
sleep,
when
that's
she-
because she loves you and she knows it's
Yeah.
a need for
Yeah,
you.
but when
it
it's
might not be romantic.
when it's
romantic,
romantic,
baby.
it's totally different.
So
Yeah,
therefore, I
so
don't think it's
I
love.
don't think you should
Not
use
love.
love.
No, I don't.
use
No, it's not love.
It's
It's
not
not
love.
love.
What
The
is
reason
love?
why it says
But
not
it's
love.
not. So if we say no to you as often as we want, you ain't gonna be happy, bro.
So you
Yeah.
do it to make us happy.
You don't-
Exactly. So
Hold on
you're
one
doing it.
Sometimes some women,
don't-
their sexual drive is not as high.
Exactly.
No.
You don't think he want to
don't
tell
like
you
it,
no? You don't think he want to tell you no sometimes?
And
All
I
right,
say,
then
okay,
we
okay.
don't. We suck it up.
But he okay, and we suck it up too because you
Tired.
what? Because you what? Love us, right?
No,
Why
because
do
we
you
don't
suck
want
it
you
up?
stepping out and going out to the next. We don't want.
Because you love yourself, okay? You don't want to get
No,
cheated on. Okay.
I mean, we're trying to protect the marriage.
All right, but
All right, well,
Because if your
that's
if
love,
your woman,
protecting your
if
union,
your
your
woman tells
bond,
you
your
no, you
partnership.
just gotta accept it.
You got to.
If you tell your woman no, you already got something from somewhere else.
Going back to what I was
I
saying,
don't
bro.
wanna go too deep into it.
I'm telling you, that's the motive, bro. That's the first thing they think about. Not because you're unhappy
It's-
or you're
it's probably
tired. It's because
cheating.
it's somebody else.
It's probably
Somebody
cheating.
else.
But look, let me ask y'all this though, in regards to
From we?
with the whole sex being either 1, 2, or 3 in whatever book you writing. But what if you have money? You could get this woman everything she could dream of. Like you can have the wedding where you come in on a horse, she comes in on a horse. Like you could do whatever you want. Buy the house, cars, purses, but you're not able to satisfy her sexually. Let me ask the women, is that a problem?
The woman.
The woman, I'm sorry. It's Queen Esther.
There's two of them.
It is.
This
a
the first
problem.
time that we actually, you know what I'm saying, have more men in the room than women. But
I know.
again, Queen Esther holding it down. How do you feel?
God, I guess it's a problem.
I don't like that guess.
I guess it is. I would like to test out the situation.
He can buy
but I
you
wanna
everything,
be spoiled
man.
first.
He can buy you
Let me
everything.
experience having everything bought for me first before I could even complain about the sex. But
I think it's important.
But yeah, I think it is it's a problem because I want to have fun with my man too. If you know what I'm saying. So
No, we don't
it
know.
will. I mean, how else can I say it? I'll say yeah, it'll be a problem.
I
She's
think
gonna-
I think
she's gonna
sex would be
cheat,
even
man.
more satisfying though if you got everything you want in the crib. Like maybe it's not. Maybe it takes less.
I mean, if he's that bad,
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
that
For the sake of this
I mean, he's
conversation,
buying her
yes,
stuff
ma'am.
and
Yes,
spending
ma'am.
money to compensate for where he likes
That's
exactly,
true.
you
That's
know,
true.
and
That's
she's
true.
never gonna look forward to it, and he's probably gonna want it often, so she's gonna be like,
That's
oh.
why most of these dudes with money, they
They
if you
I
ask
feel like we're
women,
selling our bodies after a point. Go
if you
ahead.
ask women, the best sex they'll say it came from a broke dude.
For sure.
From what
That's all he
CNN,
spends time doing.
CNN
Learning
research.
skills and not working.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, it was somewhere on Google. I read that too. I read that same article that you talking about.
That's crazy, dog. But at the end of the day, man, I just think that men, to all my fellas out there, bro, you feel me? get your money right. You dig what I'm saying? Because money is very important in a marriage. But how do I tell a guy from a Christian platform to get his sex game right?
What you mean from a Christian standpoint? What would you tell a man if it wasn't?
Like, I don't know. Like, do I tell him to eat healthier, go to the gym?
Of course.
You feel me? Because, like, I don't know what to say. Like, I can say with the money part, go to work, save your money, invest, go to school, go for, you know what I mean? I can say all these things, but when it comes to that department, bro, I don't really know much to say besides just go to the gym or eat healthy.
Now, if I want to read a comment before my phone dies, hold up. Kimva said something that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, if you don't enjoy sex with your partner, we would gag and feel violated every time he wants it.
Oh, wow.
It's not, we feel like we're selling our bodies.
Even if you've married this man?
Huh?
Even if you married this man, you'll still feel that?
Yeah, because for most women, it's emotional. The attraction and the enjoyment, it's all emotional. So when we don't enjoy it, yeah.
I'm telling you, dog. They neck and neck. Money and that, bro. They neck and neck, bro. Because
so Ricky was on the financial side. Have the vets in the room convinced you, bro? How you feel about it now?
Sex is really important, but money is important. It's not the money that's important. It's just to live comfortable, eat what you want to eat, and all
do
that
what you want to do, go where you want to go, vacation when you want to.
Yeah, unsatisfied though.
You may not be.
Y'all got it from the guy's side too. Like, what if it's the woman that's the problem? Like,
what do you mean?
Why are you trying to switch it on us?
I'm just asking.
Hey man.
But now let him finish his point first before you get to that question. Get that question together. What you was about to say?
Yeah, Ricky ain't finished. Go ahead.
I mean, the easiest way to answer this.
Hold on. Ricky, finish your point. Go ahead, bro.
What you mean? Oh, financially is important. Sex is important too, but financial is really important because you don't want to be living in Section A, rats, cockroaches. But y'all having the
Can't
best
be
sex.
having sex then.
Having the best sex and the best sex in Section A.
The new one.
Call Terminex.
The kind of thing
You might catch something, but it's all
what we
right.
talking about.
Come on, it's a
All right.
About rats and.
Hey, go back to what you were saying on E.
No, what I'm saying, the easiest way to answer this, what would make you, for both of you guys, what would make you guys step out first? Him being broke or him not sexually satisfying you?
They not gonna answer that question.
Oh, that's a shockwave.
For marriage, I would. Boyfriend and girlfriend, that's different. But for marriage, I would try my hardest not to step out. But divorce is the next option.
Which one? What's the reason?
Yeah, that's the
Would it
question.
be financial or sexual?
No, you didn't answer the question.
For financial or sexual?
Yes.
What would make you cheat more? Him
Or
being broke
in
or him?
marriage.
Probably sexual. What broke got to do with it? I can get my own money.
Oh, okay. Boom. Sex is number one. No further questions.
Sustain.
So I guess to ask the women what's the greatest insecurity or the greatest deficit that a man can have, it's
Bad sex.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So all you fellas that out here going to work and
So you know what that means, right? You feel me?
You're in school trying to get a 6-figure job. These women don't care about it. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's cap.
You just said we got to choose one over the other.
Yo, they keep it a beam. I just keep it a buck.
I'm just saying though, go on Facebook. Majority of their baby daddies are broke.
You're not enjoying the relationship.
That's another statistics. Yeah.
That's another statistic. Usually the first baby daddy's broke. Usually, like 99% of the time.
They be capping. Y'all still.
Kimba say we trying to trap y'all tonight, man, with the questions.
No.
Kiva said y'all trying to trap us tonight with these questions.
But it's a fact. I mean, listen, man, from what I know, bro, listen, if you're not satisfied, trust me, bro, she gonna find some way or the other, bro. Like straight like that.
So since we already on this conversation, as a man, we just speaking, right? Hypothetically, whatever. How does your woman tell you that she's not being satisfied? How would you accept it?
Some women will verbally tell you.
No, but how would you want her to tell you?
Verbally. Tell me what it is, man.
Flat out.
Yeah, tell me flat out. I'm the type of person to tell her what it is, bro. It will hurt. As a man, your ego gonna be crushed. You gonna be. I don't care. You gonna be crushed.
You gonna take a nap.
You could be the strongest man alive, bro. You gonna be crushed. What? You didn't satisfy your wife, bro?
Debatable.
What do you mean?
Depends when she tells you.
So tell me the difference.
Like if she tell you early on, I don't think I'd be tripping about it.
Respect.
But if it's like 3, 4, 5 years down the line,
And I
you
thought
like,
I was working.
and I'm over here acting like I don't, now and then, I'm gonna go cry in the car. But if we just got married and it's like if it's like the first 3 months and you're like, hey, I don't like this, or you need to try to do this, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But if it done been a year or two, I don't know, I'll be hurt.
They've been faking this whole time.
Bruh, and they'll fake it too, boy. They'll fake it till they make it.
Because women really do be scared to hurt y'all egos. I feel like that's.
But if it was the other way around, like Esther asked, she asked like.
Yeah, I mean, we can go there.
I remember, Esther, you repeat the question you asked?
Just if it was your woman that was the problem.
Like, in other words, like sexually?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Ugh. That was.
KY jelly.
Well, not just that, like moves. He's talking about KY jelly.
I mean, if she was the like
skills and stuff matter,
or maybe she just like because every woman's like are different when it comes to that department, and I think that I guess as men we have to deal with it, bro, because we can't if we say what we really want to say. I think, bro, it's gonna be hell in that house.
I mean, like if you find this out as a Christian man and you find this after you get married to this woman, man, you can act. It's not a problem, though. You can teach.
Yeah, but what if she don't want to do what you want? I like for example, like
I mean, then you should have known that in her character before. You feel?
Yeah, but she probably faked it. You feel what I'm saying? Saying, "Oh, I can do this, I can do that." Like you talking to the person, whatever, or you guys had that sexual conversation, whatever, and she's saying, "Oh yeah, I can do this and do that."
I
or
think
whatever.
if it's your wife, she's gonna be ready to explore, bro.
Saying you can teach her like what you.
If it's your wife, she's gonna be ready to explore, bro.
Exactly.
What if she don't want to explore certain things?
I don't see that now.
I don't.
But that's what I'm telling you.
You always talk about prayer and discernment. That's where prayer and discernment
You're
comes
right.
too.
You're right. But what I'm saying is though, let's say during that dating, right? She's faking saying that, cause she do this or do that, whatever, saying all of that. And then, later on y'all get married, right? You get married, and then when it's time to explore, she don't want to do that.
Discernment.
I don't know about
like
that.
explore.
Like, for example, okay, like, I don't want to say it on the air because it's a little vulgar. Like, it's a little vulgar. I don't want to say that because
I can't see you getting married to somebody and for them not to want to satisfy you if,
You'd be surprised.
Telling you,
You'd be surprised.
I like this, I want to try
But
this.
that's where the prayer comes in. Do you have a woman who really cares about pleasing you and want to try or not? And because that doesn't only play into sex; it plays into all areas of life. So
sure.
all this prayer and discernment, like you would say
That's what
before,
I'm saying. You'll peep it.
Yeah,
you'll know
it's
she ain't willing to do like you feel me, little stuff. Then she's not finna do anything
right.
there.
God might not show you exactly what she's gonna look like in the bedroom, but He'll show you if she's the type of woman that cares enough about your happiness to at least try.
She couldn't dance compa when y'all met, but now
No, we ain't talking about.
I'm just saying she can move the hips.
No, I'm just saying
she's willing to learn.
To be more practical, everybody has that in them. It's just the right person to bring it out of them.
Exactly. That's why
so
I
you
say
just
your
might
wife.
not be that person.
Exactly, bro.
I would have enjoyed trying to teach
Exactly.
my girlfriend to feel me.
To please you.
Just
like you would want her to show you how to please her. You know
it gotta be like magic. Just happen. Like you just gotta know. Like magic, man.
Reason why I say this, man, because there's been conversations and there's been situations where I've heard, that the person don't want to do a certain thing. That just they believe like they don't want to do this particular thing in the bedroom, and you can't force somebody to do something they don't want to do, even if you're trying to explore one another. Like these are conversations we had at our, at a setting. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, that's tough. And it's like during the the boyfriend and girlfriend stage, talking and stuff like that, everything was being said, oh yeah, I'm down for that. But then when it's time to explore in the bedroom, she's like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you can't. You just gotta be careful not to like what type of past you had if you was dealing with certain type of women, if you're doing certain type of things. I don't think you want to project that on your wife and expect your wife to be some like porn star or stripper to you because that's what you're used to. Like maybe she's not like that. She might come around, but I wouldn't want my wife trying to be extremely like
not quick. Like you know how to do this. Like hold up now.
Like who taught you this? Like who like what move is this? But it's like sometimes as men, we see what other women did and we try to project that on our wife.
That's real.
Like, or our girl. I don't think that's fair, but
But I don't think that has to do with a sense of fairness, though. The reason why I say that is because if you
I think he's talking about fairness in the sense of like give it time. You know what I'm saying? Like off rip, you shouldn't be expecting these things off rip.
But if during that dating and stage, right, y'all both express each other what you guys done sexually in the past, especially because everybody that comes into faith wasn't ain't a virgin.
Nah, for sure.
People get saved.
I mean, if you tell her that I like chaining women and like tying your legs and stuff, if she run away, then you feel
I ain't going that extreme. But I'm just saying, like, there are people who got past experiences, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to end up being with their wife or husband, you feel me, bro, to deal with certain things. So that's why they like let it all out in the beginning, let them know like this they don't like that because of the experiences. So if I'm in the talking stage with a woman and I got experience, with different females and stuff like that, what I do like and don't like sexually, I'm going to let that person know. Now, the thing is, though, based off her experience, she may not be as experienced as me. So now this is where, like, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to, like, balance it out and see where y'all at. Because some people, bro, they have a particular thing that they like. And if you're not going to be doing that with them, bro, that marriage is going to be a little hard, bro.
Yeah, so find out before, bro. Don't find out before. And I'm not saying have sex. I'm going back to what Queen Esther said. Like, there's certain things that you can actually discern in the individual that you can actually project to what they're gonna do in that area as well. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta get to know your individual before y'all go out here and just get married, just to get married. You know what I'm saying? Just take a little time to meet and grow and learn this individual.
Like, no, we had this conversation.
Y'all signing up for life, you know?
Okay, we had.
Where Ricky at, man? Ricky went to sleep on her?
I don't know. I don't like this conversation, man.
What you don't like about it?
I don't really put sex in the front of my relationship as the most important thing.
Okay, as a young man, what do you put in front, big dog? Because I want to hear it.
I want us to grow together. Like, I want you to accomplish things, and I accomplish things, and you feel glory, I feel glory. I like that. Like, we both feeling glory, huh?
Hold the mic.
I want both of us to accomplish things. You feel glory, I feel glory. You feel me? And you just keep getting stronger and, more confident. And what makes me feel good is to know that my wife could take care of herself. And feel me? She won't need my help. You feel me?
I got a question for
That's
you,
my goal.
Ricky. After y'all done reach all these goals, et cetera, after that, the sex is bad.
The sex is bad?
Like...
Like bad. Horrible.
Yeah, yes, the goals
Awful.
and stuff are important, but, like, that's important too, is what we trying to get at.
Yeah. They're like neck and neck.
You can't just throw it in the back burner and think, oh, this finna be...
I mean...
Talking to the mic, brother.
I don't know if sex could really be bad. How can it be bad?
I know, bro.
I don't know.
Unless
you
let him be.
No,
I
I get what Ricky's saying though.
Like, how can it be? How can
For
a woman
men,
be bad?
most times it's
How can a woman be bad in bed, bro?
How can she be bad?
I don't want
What about
to.
you though? I'm asking for you. What if you are not satisfying her?
I mean, the only time you're not satisfied if it's like 2 inches, man. That's it. But like,
Well, that's part of the conversation. What if, just hypothetically speaking, right? What if she's not satisfied because she's been a Christian woman? She didn't want to test drive and explore, but then when she finally got married, she finds out her man is not. You feel me?
How would she know if she ain't never like have sex before?
Like, what I'm saying is like just exactly like when they get married.
There's a feeling like.
I'm saying if you never, if you marry a virgin,
Yo, you talk about see that's a virgin. But I'm talking about.
Saying no, the way you said it.
No. We talking
if
okay.
she's not a virgin.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she got into the faith, right?
So
Unvirgin.
she became abstinent.
Oh, she's born again virgin. Okay.
I never heard that
but
before.
I was feeling what Ricky's saying
A
about
born again virgin.
like financial stability and goals and achieving your goals and happiness.
Disney World, man.
And it's 100%. But when you go to Disney, when y'all get back to the hotel, or when you open a new business to celebrate, y'all gonna do certain things.
Sure.
And I feel like that's why I feel like it's so important because that's what it boils down to. And from me and my fellas and what we talked about, the number one reason that, like, for the women that did step out, and if they did step out with somebody I know, it could, dude was lame, he couldn't, or maybe he was too focused on his dreams, and he didn't take time to to focus on her and her needs. So that's why I feel like it is number one, because
man, You know it's not number one.
You can become a millionaire and then your wife can still step out on you.
I'm not putting sex number one, but like I said,
it's neck and neck.
I'm tying it with love.
There's no neck and neck.
It's like sometimes you know what?
But I do say love number one, and I do tie sex and love.
But I feel like it's kind of like the stock market. I feel like it could be number one at times, and then you feel me, and then it goes back to two.
So it depends.
Yeah, you know, it
depends on the season of life.
Yeah, bro, it's neck and neck. I'm telling you, bro.
I feel like once you have sex with somebody, whatever y'all do, especially if y'all not like become into a deep relationship, is tied to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's always there. You go to sleep with that person.
Right.
In the same bed every single night.
Right.
To me, that's like one thing. Oh, you're still talking?
No, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, great pause. Oh, it's like one of the things like that you share with your partner only. So that has to be amazing. When you open up a business and stuff, people celebrate with you. When you go to Disney World, people are out there with you. You know, people can celebrate and see a lot of other things you do, but that sexual connection, that's just you and your spouse. And if it's not amazing, man.
And that's why it's number one.
It's not number one. It's not number
it's
one.
High.
It's neck and neck. It's neck and neck.
Let me say what. Let me say one thing.
It's like you see,
like Ricky was talking about money. I understand that, but he may have an account. She may have an account.
Right.
You have a job. She has a job.
Right.
You have your accomplishments at your job. She has promotions at her job.
Right.
But when it comes to sex, that's y'all two.
For sure.
You know, if you're not stepping out, that's shared between you and your wife, and you don't want them sharing that, and you don't want her celebrating that with nobody else but you.
For sure. For
it's
sure.
a personal.
That's how you create life.
That's the most intimate you could ever be with your person.
Still not number one.
Nobody's saying number one.
It's neck and neck.
I'm saying it's number one.
It's bro. It changes though.
It's important, man.
We just don't want you to dismiss it as you pursue marriage and stuff. We don't want you to dismiss it altogether. Like, oh, that's not important.
It's number one.
Because I don't want you to.
Trust me, bro.
But also, like for my fellas that know. For my fellas that know that they will be focused on their goals and things like that, just understand that maybe a relationship you're not really in the season to be in a relationship, you know? There is moments in time where you gotta focus on yourself and grind, and then once you feel like you have what you were seeking, then you let God open that door for you. But you know, because women want attention, you understand me? So it's very imperative that you don't just stay focused too much on yourself. Like Sister Kimber said, she said something here. What's that last point? A man can be bad, selfish, just trying to get his end done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she meant sex there or if she talking about in life.
She meant sex.
But hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, Gabriel, but
you good, though.
What I mean is, like, I'm not saying money is the most important thing, but it's bigger than us too. It's probably because like mom do struggling, pop struggling. Your mom do struggling, your pop struggling. You feel me? So if I know that I gotta give that so great, and if I just focus a little bit more, then I care about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Then like that, it's bigger than just us two. It's never really us two. It's everybody.
I don't know too much about that.
You might as well be single and have a homegirl as a friend to chat with because you're really underrating the importance of marriage and having that.
But here's the thing, what the brother is saying, I think he has a great heart, and I think that he
wants to be able to provide for his family,
and that's a beautiful thing.
I respect it.
However, just fine.
However, when you're married, bro, to be like you can't, your other people's problems can't be your problems.
Exactly.
Because like that's just that's Bible. You feel me?
Right.
That's at the end of the day, bro. It's you, your wife, and you know what I'm saying, and your kids. Now, if you can help out, go ahead, you help out over there, but that can't be a necessity. Like what my people's, it's hard to say, cause like my wife is my first ministry, bro.
Yeah.
So when you're married, that's just what it be like. Marriage. If you're boyfriend and girlfriend, by all means, help out your moms, pops, or whatever, and all that. But once you get married,
you can't do that. You can't block everybody.
I can't.
It's not about. It's not blocking.
It's block everybody else.
It's prioritizing.
It's not blocking. It's just the way it is.
It's what you mean to your.
We finna transition to this part of
the
night, man.
Wait, Zoe's gonna say something.
Oh, my bad.
It's what you mean to your family. Right. Like some people, their mothers or their family don't need them to help them to do certain things.
For sure.
Other people, they may need. I need my son to take care of me. I need my son to do this for me.
Yeah.
How you gonna turn your back on the person who raised you?
You can't say turn your back.
Don't get married then.
That's your mom.
Don't get married then.
Prioritize his marriage.
Being Haitian, most Haitian mothers will look at you like you turning that you turning your back
And then
on
it's
me.
that's
so
wrong.
guilty.
For sure.
And
Don't
like,
get
So-
don't get married then.
That's not
No,
how it's
it's
supposed
not
to be.
about don't get married, but which a woman would really expect her man that which was raised by this woman to just turn his back on the
I
woman?
can't do that. That's my mama.
That's not
How I treat
Baby,
my
don't get
mom
married.
is really gonna translate how I treat my wife.
Yeah, period.
This is
So you
scripture
might
in the
wanna
Bible.
take-
Kevin
you might
pointed it
wanna take
out.
no-
Leave and cleave. I'm sorry. I'm just
Leave and
cutting you
clear.
off.
I'm not finna leave my.
Leaving clear.
No, that's what
Leave
I'm
your family and cleave to
like.
your
I know what them
spouse.
boys are saying.
Nah, I
Don't get me
respect
wrong.
We gonna cleave.
I
on my
understand that.
mama.
I love my mama, dog. But the thing is, though, from a biblical
Don't hate her. Don't ever hate her.
point of view, however, how you feel about your moms, your daddy,
Can't be put
whoever,
over your wife,
when
bro.
you're married, bro, it ain't about moms and pops no more. Genesis
on.
tells us.
But are you saying that something happens? I'm not supposed to go and help.
No. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, though, you can listen. You can help, but the way the brother said it was like, yo, I gotta make sure daddy's straight, mama's straight, and all of that.
Before
Listen,
the wife.
No, that's not priority.
He's talking before he
No.
gets married.
He putting the wife
No,
all the
he
way
putting the
down.
The wife is not all. The
No.
wife
Put
is
wife.
I don't think he's
brother,
talking about a
sister.
wife.
I
wife
feel like
is
the
not
wife
down.
becomes family,
She
just
is
like
family.
that's family.
Yeah.
What you-
But
No.
what if she needs something, your
But now
mom
when
needs
you- when
something,
you
and it clash, and you
married,
can't
she-
meet both? Who are you gonna pick?
Y'all both coming with me. I'm finna go.
It doesn't work
my
like
girlfriend
that.
Coming with me.
Jesus.
No, girl,
Nah, you-
To be
Your
honest,
wife.
if we been
Ain't no woman want
My
that.
mom's older, so she's closer to, let's say, statistical speaking, she close to getting up out of here. So let me help her first a little bit while my girlfriend is, while my wife is here.
Well, I don't know, man. Like I said,
I feel like your wife
what the
has-
brother is saying is beautiful. It sounds good. But from a biblical point of view,
That's not
I'm
how
just
it
saying,
is.
that's not how it is.
But is it
I
practical
mean,
though?
if I'm making millions and I can just throw money out there. by
But
all
why we
means.
only talking about it in? Y'all only talking about it financially?
Whatever. If your wife needs a ride somewhere and your mom needs a ride, same time, same appointment, like who you gonna pick?
No,
Wife.
my mother would know that I should go get my wife.
Was she?
Of course.
Was she? Because some moms
Depends
treat
on-
want their sons
No,
to be their
nah,
their
of course.
husband.
No, and I hear you, Noy, but
Some
Come on,
moms
man.
want their sons to be their husband.
There,
Like,
listen,
real
there are
talk.
mothers who will make a
Mom,
fit.
you're
I
married.
raised you.
Listen,
You're
there are
married.
mothers who will make a fit that you're in the passenger seat.
Yeah, but
You seen that video,
I
right?
don't know. I got brothers. My brother go get her.
See, you.
That
That's
part-
You're
good.
making a way.
He got
but I'm
family.
just saying, if
That
it's
part-
on you,
But people ain't got brothers
We
like
ain't
that and
got
cousins
brothers.
like that.
But let
I'm
me
the
ask
only
y'all this
one.
though. Let me ask y'all this. Let's say your mother, like a man's mother, can't afford where she's living.
She gotta come live with
Y'all
us.
come live with us.
So that's not an issue with y'all.
No,
it would suck. I mean, I'm not.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
saying
Noah.
but
Yeah.
This shit with us.
The right thing to do. Moms, we want moms being homeless or whatever, right?
Yeah,
But to
we
be
ain't
honest
never
with you, bro,
homeless.
biblically speaking, that's not the husband, the son. That's not his issue.
What?
Biblically speaking, no, listen.
That's how I'm raising my son.
I'm not saying not to do it.
Whoa, one at a time. One at a time.
Biblically
But
speaking,
real quick though, what we have to factor in as well, bro, is that our parents are immigrants, bro.
so we're not knocking none of that what you're saying. We
No, I'm just
understand
saying,
I
that.
like you.
I
My
don't-
people say, I understand
I don't
that,
agree with Neff.
but you know that's
Agree with you,
fine.
bro. Like you have to.
Biblically speaking, bro, your wife is
No,
priority,
what
number
you-
one.
Of course.
Okay,
So Neff, if you have
But
you
you
have
saying
a
like my
kid.
mother becomes number 10?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, no, Neff, you
What you
have a
saying,
kid.
bro?
Your kid gets married, and then you fall on hard times, and you become homeless. You're gonna accept being homeless and not living with your kid because it's not biblical.
No,
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
No, that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
y'all did go extreme with it, bro. Like
That's what you just said,
y'all
Nev.
saying,
That's-
bro.
That's
not
not.
the-
No, what I'm saying is, though,
If your
right?
kid said, Neff, I'm gonna take you in, Dad, you should say, no, son, it's not biblical.
That's not what I said.
I'm gonna live out in the
What I'm
streets.
saying, that's not what I said. What I said is like,
That's exactly
That's-
what
like,
you said, bro.
no.
I'm
What I
repeating
said
what you
was
said.
is
Well,
let him
that
say
at the
it.
end of the day, right?
Uh-huh.
You feel me? It feels like, look, for example, nobody wants their mother homeless, and we get that part.
Yeah.
And the question that he asked was that, you know what I'm saying, is it just financially I got to help my brother? What if my moms can afford this place, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, it would be nice for moms to stay. But biblically speaking, right, that's not the son's
And
issue.
biblically speaking,
That's
you
what you-
guys become one family, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's
why
what I
would you
just
not-
said.
why
I
can't
just said
look- I
that,
know you
Neff.
did. I'm
Now you
repeating
saying the
it.
same thing I just said.
You got to be able to look out for family, bro. That's what I'm
got
saying.
to.
You
My
can
mom-
look out for
I can never see myself, and I can speak personally
I
on
feel-
this. I don't see myself just literally being with somebody every day, and then all of a sudden I just gotta cut you off because my wife. That means my wife was literally Her whole mission was to just take that position, which you should not be trying to as a woman.
It's not about cutting off though, dog. It's
But
just
that's what
like
y'all making it seem like.
it's
You make
not
it
really
seem like
about
we have
it's
to
just
cut
like,
off our mother. Like,
bro,
why would you have to do that? Why would a woman have to cut off her father?
But once you're married, bro, life is different.
Bro, my
From what I've
sister
heard,
can come stay with me. My brother can come stay with me. My daddy can come
I
stay
think
with me.
I think the
Everybody
point
can
is
come.
that biblically speaking, like it shouldn't even have to be an issue that your mom doesn't have somewhere to stay. Like I think the example you used was she living somewhere beyond her means, like so she's not financially managing well. It doesn't mean I won't let her live with me.
And again, I
but
went
if
back to she's an
everything went
immigrant. She
perfectly
has no
biblically, she
understanding.
wouldn't even be in that problem in the first place. I wouldn't have to worry about her moving with me. It would be just me and my spouse.
That's
Yeah,
That's
but
the
we
ideal
can't.
version, but it's not like we're saying she can't move in with. Of course,
Yeah.
she can't move in with us. It just
Okay.
shouldn't have to happen in the
Correct.
first place. if
Yeah,
she
but
managed to
circumstances
finance-
happen. beyond
Yeah,
our
we're not
control.
saying. Yeah, the Bible even says take care of orphans and widows and stuff. We know stuff happens, but we're just saying
Dear
if
mama.
everything was ideal and she made her own money and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, if everything was ideal.
Oh, okay. So if she's
Yeah.
straight, yeah.
Yeah, if she's straight.
But the
yeah,
thing
we
is, though,
shouldn't-
but
my
no,
wife shouldn't have to
even
worry
if
about.
she's
Well,
straight,
his
she
wife
wanna
shouldn't-
come
okay,
live,
so
let's
But
let-
let me
Mom.
ask you real quick, and I know this wasn't even a conversation. You would have a problem with him stopping by and seeing his mom once in a while?
No, once in a while is not during our
What's too
every
much
night
then?
Wow.
intimate time.
So
once
what's
in a
too
while
much?
is fine.
What's too much?
Huh?
What's too much?
Every night is
There's
too
never
much.
too much.
There's
Every
never
single
too
night.
much.
There's never too much.
Every single
God,
night
y'all link- no.
when we're supposed to be together
Yeah.
after work,
That's my
having
mama.
our own time
He
with
can
me.
spend an hour with his mom, bro. He can
I
go-
can
Okay,
stop
how long are we
by-
talking now? Okay, we're gonna get
Like,
technical.
you
How
know,
many
go over there,
hours?
check on
Yeah,
him.
just pulling up to see if everything's straight.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
then coming to
pulling
the
up
crib.
here, but okay, if he's spending like 3, 4, 5 hours when we already came home
You know,
from work
sometimes
and I
mom
like to
do be
spend
talking
time.
though. She be talking. The one day I might stay for 3.
So where does wifey fit in? Tell me that.
once I get home.
Life is always in
When
my
do you
heart.
get home?
No,
come
you
with
Is
me.
she
see,
tired now to
or
entertain
she
you?
come with me. We can go see your
You see
She
your
wanna be
wife.
with your
You see your
mama.
wife
She wanna be
every
with you by
day.
yourself.
Every
Every day
day?
for 2 seconds.
You
Y'all
don't
go
go-
to sleep and get up and
hey,
get ready
but
for
wait a
work
minute,
again.
wait a minute.
You don't
Hey,
go
When do you
see-
date?
but hold on,
You
hold
don't go
on.
see your mama?
But hold on.
Once in a while, not every single night.
But no,
Come on,
let me.
every
Can I
week.
say this?
Come
Out of
on,
all of
man.
us
I
in
see
this,
my mama every
out of
week.
all of us here in this platform, who's the one that been married before? Esther.
Of course.
Okay, so you feel me? I think what she's saying is
Married
legit
to
because
Jesus.
she's been in that field. Us, of course.
And he was a big he was big and still is big on helping his mama out. He be
Respect.
at his mama's house and I never had a problem. He wasn't always at his mama's house.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't put his mom before me. So
Yeah.
I never had a problem with how involved she was in his life and she's pretty involved. They probably I don't know if they talk every day, but they talked every week. He was there helping her move. He helped her out financially. I never had a problem because it never overstepped what I needed from him.
So that wasn't an issue with you.
It wasn't an issue. So
Okay.
she could be in the lives. I'm not saying, oh, forget about her.
No, that's
But
what it
it just-
sounded like initially. Like
Yeah,
y'all,
that's why I kept saying if
y'all
you
was literally
if
saying
at
leave
that
mom
very
and go
moment
to the wife. Like
both of them need a ride. You're the only one that could give them a ride. Every once in a while, you have to put the wife first if it conflicts.
Nah, I think
If
the
there's a
wife is always
conflict.
gonna be
The wife is
first
always
though.
first.
She's always
Okay.
first. Always
My
first.
wife needs
But
a
you know
ride.
what it is? I realize,
My
and,
wife
and,
should know how much I love my mother.
I realize that in our community, because no,
told me
for
to
you,
go
bro,
back to
I
the
can
car.
see this. This is
Uh-huh.
real
Why
talk.
don't you get both cars?
At Mom Dukes,
Yeah.
and I understand where you're coming from, especially in our community, bro. A lot of us men are raised off of single mothers. You feel me?
course.
Single
Yeah.
mothers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and I get that part, but like it was
So you gonna make your wife a single mother too?
no,
How?
no, I'm not gonna make
What
my
do
wife.
you mean how? If you're putting your mother first for everything,
Nobody said that
Not
though.
by herself with the kids.
by herself with the kids.
Nobody
all
said
day,
that
you
though.
would
I ain't gonna lie, that's a good rebuttal, bro.
But nobody
I never
said
thought about that way.
Nobody
Bring the
said
kids.
that.
Bring the kids.
Bring the
Bring the wife.
kids.
Bring the kids.
Nah,
So
bro.
much work.
But the thing is though, bro, like I said, you want to talk to moms and everything. That's cool, but there are some mothers that I've seen, bro,
Yeah,
who
they-
messed up. They lean on their
Legit want
son.
their sons to be
Like
their
they
husband.
lean on their son.
And they get
like
mad when the
especially
son try to tend to
like
the
you
wife.
feel me? Like think about it, bro. They lean because think about it, bro. She been single for a little while. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, like she raised the kid and everything like that. So for her as a mom, like damn, like he done up and left and he got married, so she gonna lean on him, bro. Like that's what happens. So now that's a big conflict that a lot of us don't really talk about too much because a lot of us ain't been married. But no, you know how serious that is, bro.
No,
You-
no, I heard it a lot.
yeah, and that could create a big issue now because now you in the tug of war, fam. And the dude is like, damn, bro, I got my wife who's my first priority, but then I got my moms who take care of me almost all my life. So now, and moms is making it hard. Oh, I'm the one who raised you. I'm the one who do this. So what do you do now?
Back up.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
They have a conversation, mom.
Nah, we all family, man.
Yeah, because I don't think it's news to your wife, bruh. I think before you get married, she already know what it is.
Exactly.
So
Don't,
if she continue in this relationship, she know what it is.
if I can't go see my wife, my mom, I want my wife to stop by and see my
No
and
cap.
check up on her too.
No cap.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. But how long you doing this for? Though? Like,
Till God call her home. Like that's my mama. I don't understand. Like my mom done been through me
not
with
how long
everything.
like that,
Like
per day.
Bruh.
Like what time do you eventually do come home to your wife and spend time with your wife?
Nah.
And be like,
Going there,
I got a mother that's literally gonna say, bruh, like, what you still doing here? If I'm married, bro, like, she knows the importance
yeah, that's
of
the
what
kind
a
of
woman.
mom I'm gonna be. I'm like, bro.
yeah, but
wife.
if you at your mama house, you there for a reason.
Exactly.
So either she called you or you called her, and y'all over there handling something, and,
And it's
then you go
real
home
quick.
to your
you know what I'm
wife.
saying?
Hopefully.
It's real quick, man. It's really not all that. I don't think it's no pressure. I understand what the Bible says, and I just wanted to keep stating that
I might
y'all
stop by my
going
mama's house
deep
to
with the
start
Bible, saying they y'all emphasizing leave, but like you don't just leave your folks behind like that, bro.
Call my mama right quick.
Hold on.
But with that being said, we gonna slide over to the gems of the night. I want to thank y'all, man, for being open and honest tonight, for being vulnerable, for being real. Ricky said he ain't like a certain conversation, but he kept it going with us, man. Men, I think, found out a lot, man. Women found out a lot. And let's see what the gems is of the night. We're gonna start it out with the queen in the building. How you doing, love?
My gym for the night is to every day set your priorities for the day, for your life, for your goals and your vision, and just reset them.
Okay.
Because there will come times in life where you'll have things trying to pull at you and get your attention, your money, whatnot. So just always remind yourself, if I have a conflict, this is going to be first. This is going to be second. If I can't do both, I'm going to only do this.
Amen.
And just keep reminding yourself, because you could get lost in the sauce. That's it.
For sure. For sure. Dawzo?
How you do the gym of the night?
I
Just
mean,
advice.
anything, something you want to tell a young man or a young woman, somebody that which was listening, something off of what we talked about tonight, but just, good luck game that you want to give to somebody tonight.
Don't date nobody till you're satisfied financially with yourself.
1,000.
I mean, you may meet somebody and you're really into them, but you might want to like take a step back until you're ready
Mm-hmm.
and you're where you need to be. Because I feel like everything flows better when your money flows better.
For sure. For sure.
So
What's up?
my last gem for tonight is I'm gonna need everybody who's tuning in right now to subscribe to B.E.L.I.V.E production. I believe.
B.E.L.I.V.E.
I'm saying it right on YouTube?
B.E.L.I.V.E. TV
TV
production.
B.E.L.I.V.E TV production.
behind you.
Subscribe. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. B.E.L.I.V.E TV production. I need y'all to subscribe to that. Okay. Also, I need everybody who's tuning in right now. I had a couple people hit me up in the inbox and everything. If you want to be a part of this platform,
Right.
inbox me. Let me know what's good. You dig what I'm saying? Because we want to make this thing go big. These conversations are very necessary. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Support. You feel me? Share, like. Okay, don't wait till we get high and big, and then that's you gonna support. Support now. You understand what I'm saying?
1,000.
Like, you guys understand these conversations are well and good, but there's a lot of things in the background that a lot of y'all don't see.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to encourage everybody to continue to show love. If you're an artist, you got a song that you want us to play over here, we'll play it for you. But please send us the clean version first.
Yeah.
All right? We need a radio version. You dig what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
You want to sponsor this show. You want to come out here, do some commercials. You want to do some marketing. You want to come out here, be a guest on the show. Feel free to hit us up, and we got the platform open for y'all, and we're going to be talking about this conversation. Please come correct. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we want to make sure, man, this thing stay leveled and flow and balance. You feel what I'm saying?
Praise God.
This platform is real. We working hard. And to all those, you know what I'm saying, who's tuning in, also keep us in your prayers. You feel me? Pray to the Lord Jesus. You know what I'm saying, for this this platform, so we can get, bigger mics and big boy studio and, pulling up in the limo to do late night love times. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I believe in that. You feel me? It ain't just coming up in here and be like, oh, here we go again. No, it's more like, yo, we here and we gonna be here till God call us home, like he said. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to tell everybody, thank you so much for just showing that love. Continue showing love. If you know somebody who want to come on this platform, hit us up. We got you. We here to expand. We here to go global. We gonna go viral. You feel me? We got a lot of things to say. We 10 toes down. We not playing. You understand me? So that's my gem for the night.
All right. Speaking of artists, man, we got an artist in the building, man. What's
What's
up
happening,
with you,
babe?
Reek, what's up with you, man? Talk that talk. Give a gem for the night.
My last gym for the night, like how Esther said. Okay, what's his name again?
Zo.
And Zoe said, find that right balance. You feel me? Don't put sex above money. Don't put money above sex. Don't put your wife above your mama. Don't put your mama above your wife.
1,000.
Feel me? Find that right balance. And life is just about balance. So feel me? That's all I want to say. Thank you for having me
Yes,
on
sir.
tonight, and have a great night.
Man, God bless, man.
Pretty Ricky.
Queen Esther, you got that last prayer for us tonight?
Yes, I do.
All right. Let's get it.
All right, God, thank you for a wonderful night, wonderful discussions. And I pray that we taught each other a bit of your truth. None of us have all the answers. None of us know everything. We always have a lot to learn to the day we die. So I just pray that you used us and help us remember what we spoke about, learned about. Help us learn throughout the week. Continue ministering to us, encouraging us, and showing us what you have planned for us.
Hallelujah.
Help us all get home and sleep well. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.